Yo, what's up, you guys? Today I'm going to do a real quick review on this new Premier Collection NIV Reference Bible. It is the deluxe single column with a topical link reference system built into it. And here's the Premier Collection box here so you guys can check this out. And I'll pull it down here so you can see the features and pause if you would like to see that or screenshot it. 36 GSM paper. This thing's got double-sided satin ribbons, 9.5 font. It's line matched. You don't see many NIV Bibles line matched. Smithsonian, incredible. There's your retail and your ISBN, which of course you can get it cheaper than that. That's the box. Nice black Premier Collection box like they always are. And then here is the little certificate of guarantee that they give you with all Premier Collection Bibles, whether it be NIV, whether it be NIV or New King James. So let's get right down to it. It comes wrapped in this paper like the rest of the Premier does. Premier Collection Bibles do. This Bible's very nice. Same leather. Very nice. Look at the grain. Very nice grain on this leather. Super soft. I mean, it's just plush and soft and flexible, and it's very nice. It is art gilded, of course, with the silver and the blue, which I love. Some people don't like the silver and blue. I love it. It's different because everything wants to be gold and red. I like it. If you can tell, it's a really light blue. It's not real dark. 3 double-sided satin ribbons here that are very nicely done. It's got, you know, a pretty generous little yap there. Nothing too big. There you go, if you want to see down through there. And then one of the new additions is they got the raised hubs on the spine. This one's got 5. Holy Bible, New International Version, Zondervan. But it's got the 5 raised hubs, which is a plus. Great job. This is incredible. I love raised hubs. Most people do because it gives it that look. It gives it a better look. And also it provides for when you're holding it and stuff like that. So anyways, this is a nice Bible. It's not that big, honestly, as big as I thought it was going to be. It's, let's see, 9 3/4 tall. And that's including the yap. And 6 1/4 wide, and it's only, let's see if I can get that here. Oh, my finger's in the way. We got 1.5 inches, maybe it is. Sorry, you guys. Maybe 1.5 inches. It's hard to tell. My hand's slipping. Let me put it down here where y'all can see. Let's see. Well, I said y'all could. 1.5 inches, maybe, right at it, maybe a fraction less. So, excuse me, 1.5 inches thick. And these ribbons too is like a dark blue, 3 different kind of blues basically. A baby blue, a regular blue, and a dark blue, a navy blue. So that's pretty neat. This thing is very nice. I like it. The size is not that big. Let's open it up, and of course you've got where it says your goatskin leather cover. It's got your silver line around the edges. It's got your edge lining here, which is always in these Premier Collection. The leather on this one smells really strong too this time. Look at that grain, y'all. Whenever I took this one out of the box and touched it immediately, I could smell the leather. It was really strong, which is, I think it's really a good feature to have. If you got a leather Bible, I like to be able to smell the leather. It's edge lined here with your paper. There's your presentation page. You open it up. Holy Bible. I like how everything's in blue. I like that. There's your copyright page. Table of contents. Alphabetical order books of the Bible. Your preface. And let's get through the preface. Boom, Old Testament. Now look how this Bible lays flat at the Old Testament. I like that. You got your little stand up here from where it's edge lined, but it lays flat. So we'll turn right over here to Genesis and look at the layout of this bad boy. 9.5 font. Very nicely done. I like how it's done. It's actually very readable. It's line matched. I don't know if you can tell here. You probably can in some of the other ones. Over here on the side is your references. Very nicely done. How they give a blue tint behind it, just a little, and it's easy on the eyes, and it makes this kind of pop the way that they do it. But here's something very interesting they do on this Bible. They've got topical links down here at the bottom, and there's nothing in this Bible that tells you necessarily about this. It's not like it don't have like something that explains it to you, but it's just something that it's easy to understand. God's creation of the world, and it tells you to go to that book and that you know that book, that chapter, and that verse for that topic. You know, so it's pretty neat. Just like this one, the image of God in humanity. It tells you where it's at here on this page, verses 26 through 27, but then it tells you can go to Genesis chapter 5, verses 1 through 2. And it talks about the same thing. So let's kind of go over to Genesis chapter 5, verses 1 and 2. All right, Genesis 5, verses 1 and 2. You come down here, there it is. Genesis 5, 1 through 2, the image of God in humanity. Then it tells you to go to the next one. That tells you the starting one. That tells you the next one. So anyways, the B stands for the beginning, by the way. That's the beginning, Genesis 1, 26 through 27. That's where it begins. That's where it starts. So it's a pretty simple little system, and it gives you topical links. So if you wanted to preach topically, you could. I will have to say I love this layout. I like what they did here. I like how they done the references. I like how they do this. Let me show you some little features about it before I stop the video. It's Smith's own, of course, but this one, like the other premieres I've noticed, it's also got this type of stitching in it. And I don't know what this is called, but I do know it makes a Bible strong. It makes it that much stronger. Here, let me take you here to poetry, so you can see how poetry's done in this single column format. And I'm going to be honest with you. Oh, I like how the book ends, and they leave the page blank, and then it starts the new page. I like that. It gives you, for those of you that like to write in your Bibles, you got all this room. Poetry, you've got look at all this writing room for those that like to write. Just tons of writing room. This Bible provides you with room to write and everything. And here's another thing I want to say. I've never been a huge single column fan, okay? Never been a huge single column fan. However, I like this Bible. I like the layout. I like the size of it. It's not too big. To me, it's the perfect single column Bible. I like it. I will use it. Look at this, Matthew chapter 1. Look at the room you have here. It's a lot of room that you could make notes, and I mean, you could even put your own bullet points out here and stuff. Look at that. Look at all that room in Matthew chapter 2 and 3. It is not red letter. Look at the topical links in Matthew here. That's insane. That is a lot of stuff, y'all. Honestly, I think this would be a good Bible for preaching and teaching because of this. Like, because of these topical links and stuff, you could just go from it. You could pour from it and maybe put tabs in the next, chapters and verses. And it's just very, very nice. I like it a lot. I like what they've done here. So anyways, lots of room to make notes. In fact, I think they should do another one of these without the references and just leave these blank areas and make it like a wide margin. Call it a wide margin. And then here's one more thing before I close out this video on this Bible. It has the concordance in the back. Yay, concordance. Some NIV Bibles don't have their concordance. They do have a concordance, but some of their Bibles don't. and I have a couple of them that don't because they're like the cheaper thin lines and stuff, which I like for beating around and stuff. There's the table of weights and measures. Excuse me. There's the introduction to the NIV concordance. It talks about it here. And there's your concordance. Start your concordance. And it's a good concordance. It's a good size concordance. Lots of stuff here. So anyways, you thumb through your concordance. You come back here to the back of it. And you've got a few maps here. You've got, I ain't gonna count them out, but you got a few maps here in the back. And then you go to your back where it's, of course, edge lined, and you've got your ISBN one more time. So that's it, you guys. This is the NIV single column reference Bible. I absolutely love this thing. I'm gonna tell Zondervan they should do one of these without the references. 0 references whatsoever. Maybe leave the topical links, take the references out, and call it their wide margin. Like that's literally what I would do. Like it would be a perfect little wide margin Bible for people to use. So anyways, I love this. Nice Bible. Great job, Zondervan, once again. Great work. Zondervan, Thomas Nelson, you guys are doing incredible. Keep it up. I love it. If you guys like this video, like, subscribe, share. If you have any questions, any comments, let me know in the comments below. So I'll do my best to answer. So I love you guys, and I hope that you have a blessed day.